single 24-hour span. Tommy Billington will need that gas tank as his weekend begins.
So many wrestlers booked this week can wrestle great matches. Not every single one of them can consistently wrestle great matches, but I'm confident that Tommy Billington, of all people, is one of the most consistent wrestlers of the whole week.
Likewise, Super Sean Legacy showing that same type of consistency recently in WWE Evolve. Victory in the first ever Evolve main event on Tubi. Recent victory over Timothy Thatcher. That's much easier said than done, Tyler.
I don't even think it's easy to say. Timothy Thatcher, easily one of the best technicians to ever walk the earth.
It's a lot of syllables, too. Timothy Thatcher. It's 5 whole syllables.
That's 5 whole syllables.
Sean Legacy taking Billington off his feet. Elliot Tyler is counting with his fingers.
I wanted to know how many syllables Jordan
I said it was 5.
Jordan Cass.
Oh, okay.
It's 4.
Yeah, thanks.
Unfinished.
Headlock applied here from Tommy Billington. Shot off against the ropes and a shoulder block. Taking Legacy off his feet. Legacy, at least visually, the larger of the two men, but Billington with some power of his own here, Tyler.
Victory roll.
And a kick out. Talk to us about the legacy of the legendary Dynamite Kid, how that helps inspire and motivate Tommy Billington.
Well, a lot of people will probably try to bring up that you want to live up to the standard, you know? I mean, the Bulldogs are no one to laugh at, no one to sweat at. But in my eyes, with the aggression he comes in with the ring, it's so different than that. It's not about living up to the standards, it's about outdoing. It's about saying, that's what they can do, watch what I can do better. It's a chip on the shoulder that does not go away. Carving
a legacy, carving his own legacy is the pursuit of Tommy Billington. Right now, Sean Legacy in control, headlock applied. Billington back up to a vertical base. Wrenching at the arm here. Some really fundamental, you mentioned technical wrestling between the two here, Tyler.
You know what? You could build a house with whatever you want, but if the foundation's not set, it'll collapse 10 out of 10 times. Both of these men proving that the groundwork is set.
Sean Legacy said that in his entire life, people mocked him for dreaming of becoming a professional wrestler. They picked on him. They said, you're not big enough, you're not strong enough, you're not smart enough. You can never do it. Looking to prove all of those doubters wrong, but Tommy Billington takes him off his feet.
Tommy looking to prove them right with that takeover.
There's a certain meanness to Tommy Billington. He's all piss and vinegar anytime you see him in a wrestling ring. He doesn't go out there to have fun or entertain. He's all business, Elliot.
It's a specific style, and that style comes from outside of American wrestling for the most part. You occasionally get an American wrestler that picks up on the mannerisms, but when you get to England and you get to Canada, it's a lot more of a slap mouth, in-your-face style. Canadian greats like El Phantasmo, Kyle O'Reilly, the Boston Boys.
Standing moonsault cover.
They're looking to hit you where it hurts. Hit first, flash later. And that's what Billington brings to the table. And honestly, that's what I'm seeing a lot from Sean Legacy. It's something you can't necessarily teach. It's something that just has to be in you.
Sean Legacy with some of that flash, some of that panache here. And perhaps it cost him taking off his feet with a short arm lariat there from Tommy Billington.
That'd make Ryback blush.
Feed him more, says Tommy Billington. Referee Devin Campbell administers the count. Tommy Billington has got to be careful he doesn't get himself disqualified here, Tyler.
You see how he quickly switches? He gets the height advantage, he gets the level advantage, and he immediately starts grinding down. It's no longer about what I can outdo with you. It's about how can I keep you from getting back to your feet. And that's what I think Tommy does so well.
Talk about shades of his legendary uncle. Dynamite Kid, always short in stature. Tommy Billington, much like his uncle before, has never let that stop him. He's got Legacy up, but Legacy using that size, using that mass, that muscle mass we see to maintain his footing on the ground and cinch in a headlock here.
It looked like Tommy didn't get his shoulder quite on the lower back of Legacy, and I think that might have cost him. Heading in now.
Face first goes Billington. DDT from Sean Legacy into the cover.
A belly to back, you need to get that shoulder in the lower back. You need that to set up the pendulum shift so you can get them up and down. That shoulder was a little too high. Sean Legacy, the pro that he is, felt it and was able to apply the headlock and get back in control there.
Do you think the WWE ID status of Sean Legacy is a help or a hindrance? Obviously, the eyes of the world on Sean Legacy, riding a career high, but it's a lot of pressure for an athlete, Tyler.
I mean, that's just it, and I don't even think we can answer that yet because it is make or break. We'll know in a year's time if the pressure of the WWID system has made him crack or made him rise to the top. You know the old adage, the cream always